Hey, did you know Republicans want to privatize the weather? Like the weather. Chances are, before you got ready for work today, you checked the weather to see if you should prepare for rain or if you needed to bring a sweater with you. I did. Here's today's forecast in Chicago from the free weather app that comes pre-installed in my iPhone. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see a little link where you can learn more about where the weather data comes from. When you click that link and scroll down, you're going to see that, at least here in the United States, a lot of the information comes from this place, NOAA, or the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, also called the National Weather Service. The agency has been around since 1970, when it was formed by combining the U.S. Coast and Geodetic Survey, which created nautical charts, the Smithsonian Institution's weather observations and forecasts, the U.S. Commission of Fish and Fisheries, which was created to protect a major source of our country's food. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, you're reliant on NOAA to learn about wildfire conditions, snow, avalanche advisories, riptides, or flash floods. If you live in or are visiting a remote area of the country, you're probably reliant on one of those emergency weather radios that provides continuous broadcasting of weather information to keep you and your family safe. That's NOAA. You might be shocked to learn that pretty much all of those apps and services you use to get the weather get their data from NOAA. Yes, even the ones you're paying for are getting a lot of their information from NOAA. It just isn't pretty. So what you're often paying for is a service that makes it pretty, or sometimes to combine that data with private satellites so you get a better quality view of places like sports stadiums. What does all of this cost the American taxpayer? On average, around $4 a year. And as part of the Project 2025 platform, the roadmap that tells us exactly what Republicans would do if Trump is elected this November, they want to stop providing this information for free to everyone and instead sell that data to private companies so they can put it behind a paywall. Data we've already paid for with our tax dollars. They want to repackage it and sell something we already own back to us so their rich friends can get even richer. They've also suggested other tweaks or cutbacks that have found a way to politicize the weather, as though studying and accurately reporting on hurricanes is somehow taking a side in the climate debate. Also, why is this even a debate? They want to transfer the National Ocean Service survey functions to the Coast Guard. It's a $570 million a year operation that provides services to those who live along the coastlines, which aids in navigation, marine sanctuaries, and helps improve infrastructure to both homes and businesses by studying coastal conditions. If you live in a place like Louisiana or Florida, this would drastically impact your ability to access safe and affordable housing, all while not replacing that budget should it be moved to the Coast Guard. They want to downsize the Office of Oceanic and Atmospheric Research, which is who provides the scientific research that supports NOAA's understanding of tornadoes, hurricanes, climate change, the ozone layer, ecosystem health, and other vital areas, because learning about tornadoes is somehow also climate alarmism. I mean, yeah, I suppose I was alarmed when the alarm went off on my phone a few days ago telling me that I needed to seek shelter now because a tornado was on the way. Luckily, because of the services my $4 a year pays for, I was able to get my husband and all of our pets to a safe place. If Trump is elected and Project 2025 goes into effect, you'll have to pay to find out whether a tornado is about to tear your house apart. If you live in an area where there are wildfires, you'd better also hope you have enough money to pay to find out how and where they're spreading. If you live in a place impacted by coastline erosion or hurricanes, you'd better hope you have the money to shell out for whatever private service is going to be created to gatekeep information about whether it's safe for you to live in your home. As you're deciding who to vote for this fall, it's important to keep in mind that one of those parties wants to monetize the weather. Like the weather. This is supervillain stuff. Project 2025 is real. It is their stated, published platform. You can go read it for yourself. They're proud of it. And you should keep it in mind when choosing who to vote for. Hope this helps.